Say you're scrolling your favorite job board or LinkedIn and you come across a job that you like. What's the first thing that you do? Most AI resume writing tools will tell you to immediately just breeze through the process of writing another generic resume and then throwing it at the job, hoping that something would stick. Let's take this job I'm looking at, for instance. Senior GTM of Innovation / Product Marketing Manager at SalesLoft. You know that this is a job that so many people are going to be applying to. In fact, just one day ago after it was posted, over 100 people have already clicked apply. And that number, it's even been conservative because there will be more people. On your own side, you look at the job description looks good, like there's so much growth opportunity. To crown it all, there's a tantalizing base pay range starting from $151,000. While other software and other tools will tell you to just breeze through the process of applying, and we know very well that you'll just be throwing your resume into a queue of maybe 1,000 more. Land does something different. The first question Land helps you answer is, are you even fit to apply for the job? So what you do is you copy the job description, you come over to Land and paste it, and then we paste the title here. So what we are trying to do here, the first question we want to answer with Land, that's land.me, is to determine if you're even fit to apply for the job. That's the first question we want to answer. So immediately you come to Land, paste the job description, and then you click on Start Comprehensive Analysis. First, it will start analyzing the job requirements and core problems. It will research the company context and their culture, and then it's going to calculate a strategic fit and competitive analysis for you. Finally, it's going to generate a personalized application strategy for you, so that once you know your role fit score and how you stand in the pecking order, you are now informed on how to better go about your application. And it does all of that in as little as 30 to 60 seconds. The comprehensive job analysis has been performed. It returned a score of 6.2 over 10 for me, meaning that I am just above average in terms of my role fit for the job. So if I was first excited about the pay range or about any other, maybe about the company and all that, this is a reality check for me to know that, okay, there will be more qualified people than me. So I need to take my time to ensure that I am putting my best foot forward with an application that would likely present me in a way that, even though my experience may not be on par with what they are looking for, I can be able to tweak it in a way that they would want to give me a chance. Because if you're not answering that question, like you're just trying to start a battle or a war that you would never win. So it tells me that I have a good chance, yes, because I have an above average score, that my job application kit would help me stand out from other applicants. Now, let's look at what it did to arrive at this recommendation. So first, the job analysis deep dive. So it surfaced the core problems that SalesLoft is trying to solve with this job. Now, I'm no longer looking at a very big wall of job description that has been synthesized into 8 core problems: integration between marketing and sales for cohesive GTM strategy, field activation and strategic customer engagement, thought leadership and external evangelism, internal GTM. So once you know the core problems that the company wants to solve, it's going to help to reduce your excitement about how much the job is paying for. And then you start asking yourself critical questions like, am I even fit for this role? Should I even go ahead and apply? Okay, I love the role, but I know that I can't solve the core problems that they're trying to solve for. How do I present myself in a way that they will still find my application something they should look at? It goes further to give me the gap analysis. The deal breaker gaps are like, I lack direct experience in enterprise tech product marketing, and that's true. My experiences has not reflected that I have handled enterprise product marketing before. I have limited exposure to AI-driven environments. Of course, I can maneuver this one, but because I don't have that experience, it is flagging it right off the bat that could be a real deal breaker gap. It gives me the manageable gaps. I have experience with specific tools like Salesforce, hands-on experience in pre-sales activities. Then it goes further to let me know the success metrics SalesLoft is looking at in the ideal candidates, or if they hire like in 30, 60 days and 90 days, what are the success metrics they'll be looking at, and then long-term success metrics as well. Number 1 is improved alignment between sales and marketing, successful engagement with strategic accounts, effective thought leadership presence, creation of impactful GTM assets. It doesn't stop there. It gives me the skills hierarchy. So the critical skills that I must have if I want to apply for this job are GTM strategy and innovation, product marketing in enterprise tech, field activation and customer engagement. And then important skills are storytelling and communications, cross-functional collaboration, and sales enablement and asset creation. Now, beyond just the pay you're going to get or the fancy title, what's in it for you in terms of your own career growth trajectory? That's what Land is telling you here, that the role offers significant career progression potential by positioning the candidate as a key driver of GTM strategy and innovation, with opportunities to influence product roadmaps and engage in high-level strategic customer interaction. So now that's a good reason why you want to do everything to ensure that you're sending in an application that positions you for the job, because you know that this role can be a lever that swings you to your next career stage. It equally returns the team dynamics. The role requires close collaboration with sales, pre-sales, marketing team. So if you've not been in this kind of setting before, that's another signal for you to know that, okay, this is what is at stake. Or because I don't have this experience, I think I should leave this, maybe apply for a lesser role, or maybe start working on it in the next 1 or 2 months if I make it to the interview stage. And then the required tools that you need are Salesforce, HubSpot, and Marketo. Recommended tools that you equally need are Adobe Creative Cloud and Canva. Let's look at how it came about, the strategic fit analysis. The scoring breakdown is that for industry fit, I got 6%. For experience level, I got 6.5%. For growth potential, 7.2%, because there's a lot of growth potential for me in this case. Then cultural alignment, there is 6.5%. Tool stack alignment, 5.8%, meaning, of course, obviously, I don't have a hang of some of the tools that are critical for the success of this role. Critical skills match 7%. Now, the rejection risk is that there's a lack of specific enterprise tech marketing experience and limited exposure to AI-driven environments. The strategic alignment that I have for this role is that I do well with strategic narrative and storytelling, content marketing, and product-led storytelling, which of course you can tell because these recommendations are coming from my own experience. For the gap analysis, enterprise tech marketing experience, the risk factors are adjustment period for enterprise tech environment. Like the adjustment period is kind of steep, so you may use that to know that, okay, even if I land this role, there's a lot of learning I need to do to be able to fit in and hit the ground running. And then the tools gap again are Salesforce and Marketo. And truly, for Marketo, I don't even know what the product looks like. For Sales Love, I've worked with a company that used it and done a few things on it, but I wouldn't call myself a decent Salesforce user. So you see how it has been able to give me a very critical and honest examination of a job, so that I kill every unnecessary excitement about the pay range and tell myself the truth that, okay, with an average score of 6.2/10, do I really want to apply? And then if you want to apply, Land also can help by giving you a tailored application strategy. You can see here the application strategy is so tailored, though it's blurred out and can be accessed when you generate your job application kit for the role. You can see all the steps you need to take, the tools you need to master, the projects you can complete immediately, and how you can prepare even a job application microsite that will present you that, okay, even though you are not yet at the experience that they want, you have the potential. But going back to everything that Land gives you for free, and you can see that it is enough for you to make an informed decision and not just get excited about a pay range or a fancy title and tell yourself the honest truth that, okay, maybe you have to do some work before you come back and apply. I hope that was helpful. And next time you come across a job that you like, you're excited about it, just come over to Land, analyze the job for free, and then if you think you really, really want the job, generate a job application kit, and immediately you will have a dedicated application strategy with everything you need: personalized resume, cover letter, project ideas you can execute, outbound campaigns that you can send to key hiring stakeholders to give yourself the best chance, and not just join the queue of 1,000 more people who have just thrown random resumes at the job hoping that something would click. I hope that was helpful, and if it was, give Land a spin. I can't wait to celebrate with you as you land your next dream role.